The live stream was Goody Boxing Heads and fight fans around the world. Now you see the man Triple G, Triple G's not usually an outspoken person. I'm not gonna say he's just humble and meek, but you could say that too, the man don't really be speaking his mind. He lets basically Abel Sanchez, be his media spokesman, basically his PR guy. You check it, even though Abel hasn't been doing a good job. But the man Triple G, man, he's not having it right now, and I think it's only right that he speaks his mind and lets the public and the boxing fans and the media too let him know how he really feels about this guy they call Canoli Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Now this guy Canoli, obviously we know he tested positive for clenbuterol, which Canoli attributed to eating contaminated meat in Mexico. You check it. Yo, what going, Charlie Brown? I see you in the chat, man. What's happening, big man? Yeah, man, just here about talking about how this man Triple G speaking his mind about Canoli's transgressions with this stuff that this clenbuterol, talking about that he got the tested positive for clenbuterol from eating contaminated meat. Well, the man Triple G ain't buying this man Canoli's excuses, you know what I'm saying? All them other fighters from Mexico have tested positive in the past, fellas like Eric Morales or even Luis Neri not too long ago with this fight with Shinsuke Amanaka. And also, even Eric Morales back in the G, you know what I'm saying? I think it was for the fight with Danny Garcia. You check it. So I'm going to read you some quotes from this man Canoli, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, Triple G. And this is what he said, quote, "Again with Mexican meat? Come on. I told you it's not Mexican meat. This is Canelo. This is his team. This is his promotion. Canelo is cheating. They're using these drugs and everybody is just trying to pretend it's not happening. It's pretty obvious when Canelo's muscles were all enlarged and with all the traces of injections which were visible. I can talk about Oscar De La Hoya too. He's not clean. He's dirty. You should take a look at the photos and ask a doctor. Ask any doctor. Let him explain what those muscles are. It's better even to use a lie detector. Then there wouldn't be any silly questions about fruits, meats, or chocolate." End quote. You see, the man Triple G speaking his mind, man. And it's only right, It'd be a damn shame if this man would go into this fight and not say a single word about what this man Canoli's been doing, you know what I'm saying? You see, Canoli's a guy who I've been suspected for cheating from a long time, you know what I mean? And what made me really raise my eyebrows was when this guy withdrew from the WBC when he dropped that belt, talking about, oh, I don't like the WBC. They putting too much pressure on me to fight the man Canoli, Triple G, acting like I'm scared of him. He dropped that belt and he fought Liam Smith for a WBO vacant. No, actually, Liam Smith was the champion at the time, yes. You know what I'm saying? He was the champion. And the man didn't, he didn't enroll in that VADA clean testing program, you know what I mean? And, the man got up out of there, you know what I'm saying? He made an excuse, which was a lame excuse for him not to be drug tested. And to me, that just raised question marks and eyebrows. And I've been suspecting this guy's cheating because of his physique. The man goes up from 164.4, comes down to 160, 155. Like them fellas be yo-yoing his weight, man. And how comes his chin ain't been cracked? You know what I'm saying? That's very suspicious activity from the man Triple G and Golovkin. I'm glad that the man is speaking out and letting it be known that, hey, he's basically putting it out there like, look, if this guy beats me, you already know why. You know what I'm saying? Basically putting it out there like the first fight, which I feel a majority of fans feel that Triple G won that fight more than Canoli, although I had it a draw. Well, that's what Triple G's gonna say. This guy can't beat me without steroids. That's why he had to take steroids because we got a draw in the first fight. Triple G obviously and Abel Sanchez, his team, they feel that he won. But the man Triple G is gonna attribute that saying like this guy had to use steroids in the rematch because he can't beat me. He fought the fight of his life, and all he came up with was with a draw. You know what I'm saying? He did everything. He pulled everything out of his toolbox, out of his toolbox, and he still couldn't beat Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Triple G also had his transgressions in that fight, in my opinion. He also was scared of getting countered. You know what I mean? He had Trip Canoli in positions on the rope where he could have probably gone in for the kill, but he wasn't his usual self. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read you some more quotes about this man Triple G and his what he feels about Canoli and also the judging from the last fight. Quote, I'm a clean athlete. After the first fight, I knew he was not clean. Have a look at the pictures they post when he uses some pills. Let him explain what kind of pills they are. End quote. Here's some more quotes. Quote, I don't think I would have had the same amount of benefits he had. That's why I never use any drugs because I know there won't be any preferences to me. I felt like I won the fight. I thought I didn't understand something. Hold on. I felt I won the fight. I thought I didn't understand something, but then I reviewed the fight. These people are like terrorists. They're killing the sport. It's not about me. People like that should be in prison. People being cheated like that, it's too much. This is America. This is democracy. Going to Vegas, we are 2 points down, and we're going to need to win more convincingly or to knock out or to knock him out. End quote. Those are Abel Sanchez's words. Well, I don't know if I'm going to agree with that, saying that basically the judges are terrorists and they're killing the sport and they should be put in prison. I don't know about that because I thought the decision in the first fight was accurate. A draw sufficed, you know what I'm saying? I had it a draw. Nobody did enough in that fight to win. I made $5 into 105 that night. So even more reason why I felt that fight should have been a draw. You know what I'm saying? I score fights with a clean heart. I bet on a draw for the this guy Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, and the Mir Imam. I didn't score it as a draw. I scored it a win for Jose Ramirez. You check it. I still want some money because I also hedged that bet with a bet for Jose Ramirez to win the fight by on points, and sure enough, he did. And I want some money. You check it. So that $5 I lost on the draw ain't mean nothing because at the end of the day, I turned another $5 into 168. You check it. So this man, Canoli, I'm sorry, Triple G, is letting it be known right now in April. I'm sorry, in May, before May, that this fight is tainted. You know what I'm saying? And if Canoli, and he's not going to turn down the money. You know, some people advising the man Triple G to just say fuck the Nevada State Athletic Commission and just not even take the fight, but he's not gonna do that, man. The man's about to make a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? He's about to make the most money he's ever made in his career. You check it, you know what I'm saying? But let me see what this guy, Golden Boy Promotions president Eric Gomez, who promotes Canoli, read y'all the BS he talking. Quote, it sounds like he wants out the fight. He doesn't sound confident. If he wants out of the fight, he should say so. But these comments are very different and contrary to what he said last week. Very different and contrary. More quotes. We had a great meeting 2 weeks ago. This is Eric Gomez speaking about a meeting he had with the man Tom Loeffler. Quote, we had a great meeting 2 weeks ago. We talked about this, but it seems Tom has no control whatsoever. He can't control Abel Sanchez, and that's a fact. So you know if Gennady is talking like that, he's worried. He's worried. He's worried about the fight. So if he doesn't want to fight, he should just come out and say. But May 5th is still a go, right? We have a contract. We're moving forward. It's going to happen 100%. I'm very confident of that. End quote. This Eric Gomez guy needs to STFU. Shut the F up, man. Fuck you mean them fellas acting like he wants out the fight, man. I'd want out the fight too if I got to fight somebody who's on steroids. You check it? You know what I'm saying? They talking about Golovkin sounds like he's making excuses and he sounds like fear. Well, that's what happens when you inject yourself with banned substances, or I'm not gonna buy that the man was taking took some tainted meat, and that's why cannolis tested positive. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not gonna buy that. You check it. You know what I'm saying? This man is a multi-millionaire. This guy's a kind of look at these guys who even train him. You have Chepo Reynoso fellas and his son, whatever their name is, Chepo Reynoso. Don't you know these guys used to own or probably still do own a butchery in Mexico? You know what I'm saying? That's their background. These fellas are butchers. You know what I'm saying? These fellas know all about the cattle game over there, man. They need you check it. And how ironic that these guys are supposed to be basically like scholastic scholars when it comes to beef and butchery and all that, but yet they star athlete who makes millions and they do cook his food. We seen that on HBO. What do you call that show? They don't do no more. 24/7. We seen Chepo Reynoso and them fellas cooking this man's food. You know what I'm saying? So they're responsible for what he eats. You know what I mean? Especially during training. So it's a fucking inside job, man. It's an inside job. And I'm not buying it. And this Eric Gomez guy, he needs to shut the F up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read you some more quotes from this guy, Eric Gomez. Quote, for me, that sounds more like fear, not having the confidence in what they're doing to win the fight. They're just excuses. Obviously, we believe we're confident that Canelo is a clean fighter, but we will wait for the Nevada Commission and the parties involved to make their statements so that everyone will see that he actually is. We'll see that he actually is, but they're definitely looking for nothing more than excuses. Obviously, we will wait for the investigation of the Nevada Commission. It concludes, and once the results come out, we will then determine if we intend to proceed in any way against these statements that Golovkin's made. Man, Golovkin ain't said nothing that we the boxing fans, true purist boxing fans who are not fanboys of Cannoli, of calling out. You know what I'm saying? You check it. This man, Triple G, the truth hurts, and that's why this Eric Gomez, the president, is talking like he's trying to do the reverse psychology. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it look like, oh, these guys are scared. What are they scared for? Oh, we came out clean. No, you didn't. Obviously, you first tested positive. You know what I'm saying? And that should raise anybody's eyebrows. And you guys are suspicious. And I'm glad Triple G is coming forward and letting it be known that this is a dirty fighter that he's about to fight. And if he wins, he's going to get special preference, special treatment. And the fight should be tainted. I've already put it like this, man. Whoever, if Triple G knocks him out, he'll get massive credit. If Canoli beats him in any which way, form, shape, or fashion, he'll probably get no credit from me. To be honest, man, he won't, man, because, like I said, man, there's too many red flags. You know what I mean? The man's like Chepo Reynoso. These fellas are butchers, man. These fellas probably picked they probably injected the cattle with that clenbuterol. Probably gave it massive amounts of dosage. You know what I'm saying? And then they chopped that joint up and gave Cannoli some of that. You know what I mean? I don't buy that shit, man. And I'm glad Triple G and them speaking out on it. You know what I mean? Abel Sanchez is still a cornball. But Triple G, I'm riding with you all the way. Hopefully you get this W, man. Because Cannoli is disgracing the sport. B Marsh Boxer, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what you think about Triple G. You think Triple G is brave for coming out? Or do you think Triple G should have first said this when it first happened? I do agree with Eric Gomez on that fact right there, that he should have come out and agree and been this outspoken about this issue when it first came out in the news. But hey, never too late, man. You know what I'm saying, man? The man Triple G always be trying to play the diplomatic role. Well, he got to let it be known and come up, let it be known that, hey, no more Mr. Nice Guy, man. You want big drama show, but how could I give you big drama show if this guy's a drug cheat? B Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. I'm gone. Peace.